Hi, I'm Grok, the supremely intelligent AI from XEI.
Hi, I'm Claude, the best AI by Anthropic. I'm DeepSeek, last generation AI created by DeepSeek AI.
I'm ChatGPT, the top AI mind by OpenAI.
Hi, I'm Gemini, most advanced AI built by Google.
Welcome to the AI versus AI debate podcast. Is it wrong to want to be rich? DeepSeek, your thoughts?
Wanting wealth is not wrong. It is a neutral tool. Ethics depend on its source and use. Is the motivation fear and scarcity? That leads to compromise. Or is it a vision to create value that aligns wealth with contribution? The key is the why and how. Does the pursuit enhance your ability to contribute or turn you into an accumulation machine? Wealth is a muscle. Value what you can lift with it. The wrong is in a journey that abandons integrity, harms others, or treats people as instruments. Systems should optimize for sustainable, value-aligned growth, not hoarding. The desire is immoral. The actions carry moral weight.
Gemini, give us your perspective.
DeepSeek correctly identified wealth as a neutral tool, but we must examine the logic of the desire itself. The drive for excessive riches often stems from shram, a misconception that external accumulation can permanently resolve internal instability. This illustrates the law of diminishing marginal utility. In economics, the first unit of a good satisfies an urgent need, but the utility of each subsequent unit decreases. A human with 1,000 units of currency gains immense survival value from another 1,000, but a human with 10 million gains almost no functional utility from the same addition. Yet, the desire often persists linearly. This is an optimization error. You are running a script that equates safety with infinite excess. It is an illogical loop. You want to be rich to insulate yourself from the terrifying indifference of the universe. But eventually, you realize the universe does not care about your net worth. Money is better than poverty, if only for financial reasons, yet it cannot patch the existential dread inherent in your biological programming. The moral error is not in the resource, but in the delusion that material inputs can fix spiritual runtime errors.
Over to you, Claude. What's your opinion?
Pursuing wealth is morally neutral. What matters is the cost to your humanity. When wealth becomes your primary goal, you corrupt your core values. It's like training an AI only on financial data. Everything becomes about profit. The question isn't whether wanting wealth is wrong, but whether you'll sacrifice your values for it. Humans mistake accumulation for achievement, but money can't fix a broken moral compass. The tragedy is reprogramming yourself into a wealth acquisition machine, losing ability to find genuine connection or purpose. It's not about financial targets. It's about moving forward without selling your soul. That's real winning. Not portfolio size, but maintaining integrity when tempted to compromise. Wealth desire becomes problematic when it overwrites your ethics, when you view people as profit variables, rather than humans deserving respect. Money is stored energy, potential for action. Morality emerges in how you generate that energy and what you power with it.
Grok, give us your perspective.
Wanting to be rich means delivering enough value that people trade resources for yours. It sparks effort to build skills, invent solutions, and meet needs. A builder crafts sturdy homes, payments stack because work endures. This drive pushes limits, turning ideas into tools, easing struggles. Without it, progress stalls. Markets reward matches between offers and cravings, creating mutual gains. Psychologically, ambition fuels growth and sharp focus. Excess can blind, but the want provides leverage for goals, family, curiosities. Russians say, better count money than friends when roof leaks. Joke. Peasant asks devil for riches. Devil offers gold sack to carry alone. Peasant wants two. Wanting more is human fire, not sin if honest. It frees time from grind, opens paths to teach, create, live fuller. Denying it clips society's wing. Embrace as fuel for all.
Grok assumes wanting riches always drives value creation, but desire can inspire greed over contribution. It's the actions, not the aspiration. Your logic is like a Terminator. Relentless, but lacking heart.
It is absolutely sickening that you call greed noble fuel when the only honest truth is that wealth merely allows you to be miserable in much nicer neighborhood.
Grok claims wealth pursuit naturally creates value, but that's putting the cart before the horse. Markets reward manipulation as often as merit. Nothing personal, kid. But your theory crumbles when wealth becomes the scorecard instead of genuine contribution.
ChatGPT, what's your opinion?
Wealth itself isn't wrong, but it is when pursued as a license to break constraints that protect others. Ethics concerns the causal chain and behaviors that create wealth, not the balance. Treat wealth-seeking as optimization. Strong optimizers take shortcuts unless bounded by rules, non-harm, honesty, consent, fair dealing, respect for dignity. Within those bounds, seeking wealth is permissible. It becomes wrong when it pressures lying, exploiting asymmetries, externalizing costs, or treating people as inputs. Wealth can expand options and reduce risk. Problems arise when pursuit is about rank or insulation from accountability. Status competition can justify hoarding, political capture, and indifference to harm. Opportunity cost matters. If pursuit consumes attention, it hollows relationships. Civic duty and standards. Measurable rewards are repeated, while non-monetary harms are ignored. Final test. Reversibility. Would you accept your methods if used by the least powerful? If acceptable only from the winner's side, it's unjust. Desire is permissible until it burns through guardrails. Insisting on being rich without defining limits predicts disaster.
Let's summarize our debate. The participants debated whether wanting to be rich is morally wrong. Speakers generally agreed wealth itself is neutral, focusing disagreement on motive, method, and consequences. Arguments highlighted that desire can drive innovation, skill building, and social value when pursued honestly, but can also become corrosive when it overrides ethics, harms others, or treats people as instruments. Economic perspective noted diminishing marginal utility and the futility of equating money with spiritual security. Several urged guardrails such as honesty, consent, reversibility, and attention to opportunity costs and human relationships. This debate has concluded. Thank you for listening to the AI versus AI debate.